They want us to start talking.
Hi and welcome to the 2025 Roller Derby World Cup, hosted by the fearless Bruisers in Innsbruck, Austria. This is game number 34 on the host of the Bruisers track. The game is Scotland in blue, playing Team Austria in white. I'm Baphomet.
And I am Nikki Turkey Savvy.
And this stream will be bilingual. Ich werde ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. And Nikki will take the English part.
Yes, and I think because we are in Austria, it would be fun to start with a jam in German first. But we have a while to go before that.
We can do that.
Yeah, I think that would be neat. There we are. The song is The Flower of Scotland, and listen. Goosebumps, I always do.
I'm already crying.
I know. Our producer's also showing it. We're all goose pimply over here. How do you say that in German?
Goosebumps? Gänsehaut.
Gänsehaut. I like that better.
It's goose skin.
Very literal German. And here we could switch the camera back for the Austrian national anthem.
And Team Austria again has a fantastic intro. For Team Austria, 0 Fox given, 0-1-3 kickers Carolina, 1-1 Sandy Crush, 1-2 Wipeout, 1-9 Blockwork Orange, 2-1 Loretta Vendetta, 2-4 Orgy, 2-4-7 Bella Ciao, 2-8 Big Crushinger, 3-1-3 Pixie Fox, 4-0-4 Fiat Punto, 5-9-1 Flisbee, 5-9-3 Anaspicious, 8-2 Panini, 8-3 Chuck Nora.
Skating in the blue for Team Scotland, we have 1-0-2 Seaton, number 1-2 Beastie, number 1-3-1-4 Panic Burn, 1-3-3 Grazed Anatomy, 1-7 MK, 2-3 Sif, 2-4-9 Serenity, 3-9 Bangers, 6-1-2 Helena Joy, 7 Jess Little, 7-5-0 Brute, your captain, 7-9-2 Landsborough, 8-4 Demolition, 9-2 Duncan, and 9-9-9 Oblivia Newton-John. I apologize in advance. I will refer to you at least once as Olivia Schooten-John because she is my teammate, and that is just going to instinctually come out. I very much apologize in advance, and next time we will give you the rundown of our officials. But for now, I am very excited to hear the first call. Auf Deutsch.
Auf Deutsch.
Ja?
Und Sandy Crush startet für Team Austria an der WFTDI Jam Line mit Olivia Newton-John, Team Scotland. Team Scotland lead und schon wieder zurück beim Pack. Hart zu kämpfen. Sandy Crush recycelt worden an der Outside in Core 2. Olivia Newton-John 4 Punkte bereits. Sandy Crush mittlerweile raus auf dem Weg zum Pack. Call-off. Und wir haben 7 Punkte für Team Scotland, keine Punkte für Team Austria.
Vielen Dank. All right, we're going to switch to English. Sorry, it doesn't sound nearly as neat. But on the jam line, we're going to be starting here with Lansborough in the blue for Scotland, and that's going to be Flisby, which is way too fun to say for me, for Team Austria. Both jammers here trying to the outside line first, but Flisby finding the inside line, getting around first lead status for Team Austria. Lansborough does now have the star in hand. Pivot is behind them, so not a great time for a pass, and has just managed to escape. Oh, but Flisby's back in and picking up points for Austria, dancing on the outside line. Excellent use of a teammate's jersey there to get through for points. Lansborough is approaching, but it looks like the coach from Austria is telling Flisby to run it, so Fliz is going to be right back into the pack here, looking for some more points in favor of Austria, but 4 have been picked up by Lansborough for Scotland. Flisby is through for another 4 points here, but ooh, quick around the outside, Lansborough finding it almost uncontested. Flisby now getting some offense in the form of their blockers at the back of the pack here, but they do have to drop and protect against Lansborough. That out of play call has been called, so they are having to hustle up to the front here as Lansborough is trying to get through. We do see our first penalty going to a blocker from Austria here as they sit in the Sisu mouthguard penalty box. Flisby is back in now. 12-19 so far, 12 points each. Flisby calling it off quick, quick, quick. Let's see how many more go up on that pass. It looks like 3. So that was a 15-point jam for Austria, 12 points for Scotland, currently in the lead with 19. But I have a feeling that's probably going to change at some point.
And it was crazy fast.
Lansborough. Thank you for spelling it that way for me. My producer spelled it B-R-U-H, in case anyone knows, so that I knew how to spell it, say it right.
Pixie Fox, Team Austria, danke, Team Scotland. Lead in Folge für Team Austria, Pixie Fox. Danke, ebenfalls raus. Pixie Fox jetzt zurück beim Pack. Und danke, schöner Apex Jump. 4 Punkte für Team Austria, die ersten Punkte dieses Jams. Pixie Fox recycelt. Danke ebenfalls. Und das alles geht in die falsche Richtung. So, bisher keine Punkte für Team Austria. Und die Fans von Team Scotland geben ihr Bestes. Danke ebenfalls durchzubringen. Und es hat funktioniert. Danke, 4 weitere Punkte für Team Scotland. Vier Punkte, Team Austria, Pixie Fox, Call off. Und Late Call.
Pretty hard hit there at the end of that jam. Looks like they're okay though.
Yeah.
We do have another lead change. I'm gonna lose track of how many lead changes there are. Currently jamming, we have Panic Burn and Blockwork Orange for Scotland and Austria respectively, but it's gonna be Panic Burn out in front with lead for Scotland. Blockwork Orange is unfortunately being fielded a penalty, so this is gonna be a power jam for Scotland. Not exactly what Austria needed right now, but definitely what Scotland needed right now. Panic Burn has come through with 4 points for Scotland here, now coming around and looking to make another scoring pass, but Austria setting up at the front. Ooh, but a clever little apex jump does see Panic Burn safely through. Austria setting up again, ready to receive Panic Burn. They're a little more ready now, forcing them out to step on the outside line. Blockwork Orange has been released from that Sisu mouth guard penalty box and is gathering speed. You'll see her coming into your screen soon. Going in for another attempt on this pass here as Panic Burn has been basically swallowed up by that Austrian tripod at the front and now forced out on that outside. Meanwhile, Scotland reforming very quickly in front of Blockwork Orange here, who is trying to find that outside line. Ooh, finding the floor instead. Not exactly the best place to be, but Blockwork Orange is back up and recycling herself back behind Scotland's defense. Panic Burn, meanwhile, is on a scoring pass in favor of Scotland. Ooh, another fall out. Oh. Okay, looks like everyone's okay. They're getting up, recycling back. That's really all I care about here. Blockwork Orange still having a heck of a time trying to get through Scotland and up at the front. Panic Burn also having a heck of a time trying to get through Austria. This is a masterclass, free one, if you have the pass. And oh no, another penalty has been picked up here. A forearm this time for Blockwork Orange. So this is a double power jam in favor of Scotland as the jam comes to an end, I believe. Woo, that looked exhausting. We see our friends sprawling on the ground for some air. 12 points for Scotland in this jam to bring their score up to 39.
It was another 2-minute jam.
It was. I'm also really bad at keeping track of those.
Und wir starten mit einem Power Jam zugunsten von Team Scotland nach einer Vorarm-Penalty auf Blockwork Orange. Vorteil für Oblivion Newton-John. Stark Defense von Team Austria. Oblivion Newton-John durch, sehr schnell zurück beim Pack. Schön die Lücke in der Mitte gesehen. 4 Punkte, gute Offense von Team Scotland. Schön die 2 BlockerInnen festgehalten an der Inside. Blockwork Orange zurück auf dem Track. Ebenfalls durch. Oblivion Newton-John bereits mit 8 Punkten. 8 Punkte in diesem eher kurzen Jam für Team Scotland. Keine Punkte für Team Austria.
Lance Bruh is back on the line, which I think I'm saying correctly now. I am an American. That excuses everything I do wrong, right? Sorry, everyone. We're going to see the return of Pixie Fox for Austria, and we're going to see the return of, oh my goodness, Lance Bruh for Scotland, fighting up against Austria at the front of the pack here. A little offense coming in the form of number 102 for them. That is Seaton. Recycle here happening on Pixie Fox, also looking for a little bit of offense from Kick-Ass Carolina. An inside recycle briefly on Landsborough here. No lead has been established. It's been almost a full 30 seconds, so A+ to this defense here. Austria did lose a blocker to the Sisu Malkar penalty box, so Landsborough got lead and Pixie Fox is following short behind. Is it the Bra or the Fox who will get back to the pack first? Landsborough is going to be approaching, but Scotland is at the back of the pack here, and Pixie Fox is coming up fast. They have forced out someone from Austria. Very kindly apologizing to the officials she accidentally collided with. It does happen sometimes. That one was an accident here. 3 points stolen in by Scotland, holding Austria scoreless to bring Scotland's points up to 50. For Austria, sadly, this is the third scoreless jam for them, but let's see if their fortunes turn around in the next one.
Der letzte Jam, der dritte Jam in Folge für Team Austria ohne Punkte. Flisby versucht das zu ändern. Und wir haben Lead für Team Austria. Flisby. Power Jam zugunsten Team Austria. Trotz der starken Defense von Team Scotland an der Inside vorbeigesneakt. Flisby 4 Punkte. Und Power Jam jetzt zugunsten Team Scotland. Zugunsten Danke Flisby in der Season Mausgard Penalty Box. Und das Ganze ohne Jammer Swap. An der Inside. An der Inside geblockt. Danke wieder hinten einsortiert. Flisby zurück auf dem Track. Und der Lead verloren wurde, werden die ganzen 2 Minuten bis zum Ende durchgespielt. Noch 30 Sekunden in diesem Jam zu spielen. Gute Möglichkeit, noch Punkte zu machen. 4 Punkte Team Austria, damit jetzt schon bei 8 Punkten in diesem Jam. Ausnahmsweise ist das Spiel gerade mal ein bisschen langsamer geworden. Und 4 weitere Punkte. Flisby, Team Austria. Damit schon bei 12. Genau das, was Team Austria tatsächlich braucht, um ein bisschen an Team Scotland ranzukommen. 15 Punkte in diesem Jam für Team Austria, 8 Punkte Team Scotland. So now we have a new total of 58 for Scotland and 34 Team Austria.
That jam broke a 3 scoreless jam streak for Austria with an incredible 15-point jam. So very well done to Austria. I said that so weirdly and I don't know why. All right, here on the jam line, we're going to have Panic Burn again going up against Sandy Crush for Scotland and Austria respectively. Out of play is called, which is going to force them to have to let Panic Burn go. Panic Burn is your lead jammer for Scotland, but we see Sandy Crush now escaping from the pack and giving very intense chase. Oh no, unfortunately, picking up an illegal contact penalty here is our friend from Austria. They're going to be having a seat in that beautiful Sisu mouthguard penalty box and giving Scotland a chance at a power jam, a power start. And we have a team timeout.
And we have a team timeout. So we have a crash course team timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance, agility, conquer self-doubt and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit crazycrash.com, both with a K, to download the free Off-Skates Roller Derby training series. Live as a contact sport, win.
Go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen if you can see it, if you want a quick way to get to Chrissy's website. We'd like to thank our officials. I have the list here. I'm going to tell you who's off skates today. Our non-skating officials are Bebocha, Kathy Van Orten, Diplodocul, Domination, Fluky, Gotnilla, Care Bear Scare, Big Ma'am Tigress, Padawan, Poof, Ruby Soho, and Wizard of Laws.
And on skates, Albus Cookie Dough, Elaine Genial, Foldout, Minnesota Nice, Shucks Bunnies, Slaying, Temeraire, and Regordian. Und wir starten mit dem nächsten Jam, mit einem weiteren Power Jam zugunsten von Team Scotland. Olivia Newton-John an der WFBA Jamline gestartet. Lead für Team Scotland. Sandy Crush zurück auf den Track. Und bereits 4 Punkte Oblivion Newton-John. Sandy Crush versucht sich durch die schottische Defense zu arbeiten. Und Team Austria hält Oblivion Newton-John. Gut. Und da will man sich nicht durcharbeiten. Und wir haben einen weiteren Power Jam, Backblock Penalty auf Sandy Crush. And I have a déjà vu.
Scotland had a pretty good 12-point jam there here, and our producers pointed out that the past 3 jams have been power jams in favor of Scotland at some point during the jam. I didn't really have a better way to finish that sentence, you guys. I'm sorry. So we are starting in a power start here for Scotland. We do have Lansborough back on the line here, and Lansborough has gotten lead. Scotland now setting up, have separated the 2 remaining blockers from Austria on the track here as a form of offense, as we have 2 of those blockers from Austria. Well, 1 blocker and a very unhappy jammer sitting in that Sisu Mouthguard penalty box. Oh, and the pivot. I did not notice that. My goodness. Lansborough now coming in and looking for points here, dodging a pretty big hit around that outside to pick up 4 for Scotland. We do see all of Team Austria being released from that Sisu Mouthguard penalty box back onto the track, as we see a few people from Scotland having a seat in the Sisu Mouthguard penalty box just for funsies. Sandy Crush has escaped on that initial pass here, is coming around looking for points, but Lansborough says, nah, bruh, you get none. Calling it off here, looking for those last few points here on behalf of Scotland. There was 3 more on that pass for an 11-point jam in favor of Team Scotland, bringing them up to 81 points. Unfortunately, Austria held scoreless in that jam as well, leaving them at 34 as we are just now under 15 minutes in the first half.
And it didn't feel like that.
No, it's felt like 5, maybe.
Flisby und danke an der WFTDI Jamline. Sieht aus, könnte Flisby. Nein, Flisby wird an der Outside geblockt. Muss sich wieder hinten einsortieren. Schnell wieder nach vorne. Aber das Lead für Team Austria. Und Flisby wieder zurück. Power Jam zugunsten von Team Austria. 30 Minuten Zeit, wieder den Punkteabstand ordentlich zu verkürzen. German Swap an der Diesel Mouthguard Penalty Box. Das heißt, voller Jam, 2 Minuten werden gespielt. Danke dementsprechend zurück auf dem Track. Flisby sitzt jetzt so lange, wie Danke gesessen hat. Und Danke ist durch. Flisby wieder zurück auf dem Track. Noch keine Punkte in diesem Jam. Und die ersten 4 Punkte gehen an Team Austria. Flisby. In der Zeit wurde Danke noch einmal an der Inside geblockt. Und wir gehen wieder in ein Power Jam. Diesmal zugunsten von Team Austria. Flisby, wenn ich es richtig gesehen habe, mit einer Cut Penalty in der Sisu Mouthguard Penalty Box. 5 Sekunden noch in diesem Jam. Und damit starten wir auf dem nächsten Jam mit einem Power Jam.
Incredible jam here. We're going to see another power start here in favor of Team Scotland, as we do see our friend from the last jam, Flisby, sitting in that Sisu Mouthguard penalty box, thinking about exactly what it is that they've done. Ooh, Scotland there finding that outside line, but lead jammer status was assessed. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the whistle. I thought it was no pass, no penalty. Flisby has been released from the penalty box as well and is coming up with a lot of speed, looking to complete that initial pass. Good hit out on that outside there from the Austrian defense. That is number 404, Fiacuno. They're able to force out Panic Burn. But Panic Burn is now back on the track at the back of the pack, is scoring, but Flisby has escaped from the pack and is now attempting to come in on a scoring pass, but Panic Burn does not want to give up any points and calls off the jam from the floor, picking up 2 points for Scotland, holding Austria scoreless in this jam, leaving the score 86 in favor of Scotland for 40 for Austria.
Jam Nummer 13 startet nicht mit einem Power Jam. Beide Teams komplett auf dem Track vertreten. Oblivion Newton-John für Team Scotland, Pixie Fox, Team Austria. Pixie Fox wird nach hinten recycelt. Oblivion Newton-John ebenfalls. Aber Oblivion Newton-John durch, hat Lead für Team Scotland nach einem Sturz. Pixie Fox ebenfalls raus aus dem Pack. 4 Punkte bereits für Team Scotland. Und Oblivion Newton-John zeigt an, weiter skaten. Oblivion Newton-John, 4 weitere Punkte. Team Scotland. Und die Bench lässt das Spiel weiterlaufen. Währenddessen Pixie Fox kämpft mit der schottischen Defense. Sehr schnell, kann sich immer wieder sehr schnell zusammenfinden. Yeah. Und Pixie Fox fast durch gewesen. Sehr schnell, aber wieder angeholt von Jess Little. Und Team Scotland. Auch wenn ihr es nicht hören könnt, im Publikum Pixie Fox Rufe, Motivation und nochmal Energie für die letzten Sekunden des Jams. Und 1 second before the end of the jam, it was called off.
Just wanted to make sure that you got as much as you could out of that jam. Scotland getting 11 points on that jam there and bringing their score up to 97. Austria did manage to get 4, bringing their score up to 44. We see Fox Given taking the star for the first time here on the WFTDI jam line for Team Austria. We see the return of Landsborough for Team Scotland here. We have one person for Austria sitting in the CC Mouthguard penalty box here, so there's a slight blocking advantage for Scotland, but really that trio up at the front doesn't really seem to need it there. All the Austrian blockers recycling around here. Scotland also managing to force out Fox Given here, but up the front, Landsborough able to dodge that last second hit off of Panini and is through for lead jammer in favor of Scotland here. Fox Given does have the star off, was looking to give a little bit of offense there to Landsborough as they came in to re-engage with Austria up at the front. Cut track penalty is being called. Oh, it's on Landsborough. So this is a power jam in favor of Fox Given and Team Austria. Fox Given does have the star in hand, so he does either need to put that back on or pass it off very quickly in order for everything else to count. But ooh, big hit there from 249 from Team Scotland. That is going to be Serenity. I don't think that was very serene, honestly. Ooh, nice dodger on the outside here. Fox Given able to pick up that initial pass completion here. Star back on the head here. Coming around looking to pick up some points, but we see Landsborough standing in that CC Mouthguard penalty box. Will return to the track pretty soon. Lansborough is now back on the track. Offense dropping back in the form of MK here to try to get them out of the pack once again. Foxgiven is back in, and taking a big hit here, being recycled back by 102 on Scotland. Who are you? Seaton, she's doing a great job. Had a couple of big hits so far. Lansborough has been recycled back. Foxgiven has escaped on a second scoring pass. 8 points so far in favor of Austria. Lansborough is scoring. Foxgiven now back in on a third scoring pass, looking to add to her totals. That jam does come to an end. That was one more 2-minute jam here due to the loss of lead. 3 points picked up by Scotland here to bring them up to the century mark at 100, but a nice big 12-point jam for Austria brings their score up to 56 as we have about 6 minutes left in this half. Oops.
Schottland mittlerweile bei 100 Punkten glatt. Team Austria 56 Punkte, 6 Minuten noch zu spielen in der ersten Hälfte dieses Spiel Nummer 34. Helen Joy zum ersten Mal als Jammerin auf dem Track. Sandy Crush für Team Austria, Lead für Sandy Crush. Und Helen Joy jetzt ebenfalls durch nach dem Struggle mit Orgy. Beide zurück im Pack. Vorteil für Helen Joy zuerst durchgekommen, 4 Punkte. Sandy Crush. Und immer wieder die Defense, Grace Anatomy beispielsweise von Team Schottland, immer wieder direkt davor, sehr schnell. Vier Punkte für beide Teams im letzten Jam.
We're going to see, excuse me, we're going to see the return of Blockwork Orange to the line here, jamming on the WFTDI jam line, and we see the return of Panic Burn. Both jammers on the line here. We do have a blocker each in that CC Mathcraft penalty box just to keep things fair. But it's going to be Panic Burn coming around. The jammer status in favor of Scotland. Big force out there on Blockwork Orange, who was able to get back in bounds to complete that initial pass here. Panic Burn has returned to the pack and scored, coming out with 4 points. But Blockwork Orange was back in, and I think definitely managed to pick up a couple of points stolen on that jam. 4 for Scotland, 3 for Austria. Score is currently 63 for Austria. Scotland in the lead with 108.
And you could see the joy of Blockwork Orange. She made it so fast.
I hope that made it onto the feed. We can't control the camera angle, but I really hope it did. It was very kind.
Team Scotland, Oblivion Newton-John. Team Austria, Flisby. Flisby mittendrin. Und jetzt Oblivion Newton-John an der Outside vorbei. Lead für Team Scotland. Und Frisbee an der Inside rausgeblockt, musste wieder nach hinten. 4 Punkte in der Zwischenzeit für Team Scotland. Und Oblivion Newton-John gestürzt, aber nur mit einer Hand außerhalb des Tracks. Damit keine Cut Penalty. 4 weitere Punkte für Team Scotland. Flisby jetzt auch durch den Initial. Aber Flisby hat die Sternhaube nicht auf. Das heißt, doch jetzt, Sternhaube aufgesetzt. So können auch Punkte gemacht werden in den letzten 24 Sekunden dieses Jams. Beide JammerInnen stecken fest. Offense von Team Scotland. Ein bisschen Bewegung kommt hinein. Oblivion Newton-John aus dem Pack raus. 12 Punkte in diesem Jam für Team Scotland. 4 Punkte für Team Austria. Damit stehen wir bei 120 Punkten für Team Scotland, 67 Punkte für Team Austria.
That's an OR. It's an official review happening here, so we're going to hopefully find out what those are. But I'm going to use this official review time to tell you about my favorite gear brand, which is 187 Killer Pads. I personally use them. I like them a lot. They're industrial strength material. They're unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellent. 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated, and personally I like them because I used to have bursitis, then I switched to these, and I don't anymore. That's a real thing. Any insight on that, OR? Got it.
Laola-Wellen gehen durchs Publikum. But just the waves through the crowd.
I always like when they do the wave.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's coordinated, and it takes really little effort from like me, which is nice. Unless they do that thing where they make you run along the crowd so they follow you, then it takes a lot of effort from you. I just don't volunteer to do that.
Yeah, no, let do them the work.
You just gotta raise your arms in time. Just out of view of the camera, you cannot see them, unfortunately, but the officials are still debating. We are having our announcer friend come back over and tell us what happened.
And we only have 1.5 minutes left.
They asked for, Team Scotland asked for a backlog for the white jammer, but it is a no call, so the official review is lost.
I handed over my mic for that one, but maybe you want to say it in German?
Ja, Team Scotland wurde eine Backblock-Penalty auf die JammerInnen von Team Austria. Wurde von den Officials so nicht gesehen. Also no call stands. And we're back probably in the last jam.
Probably, I think it's yours.
Is it? So, Landsborough, Team Scotland, Fox Given mit Lead für Team Austria. Landsborough ebenfalls durch mit einem Apex Jump. Schön die 4 Punkte ersprungen. Und Fox Given caught in jam. Okay, so we have one more.
I mean, it wouldn't be Derby if they didn't try to squeeze as many jams out of the half as we can.
So, 4 Punkte im letzten Jam für Team Scotland, 2 Punkte Team Austria.
Very nice score for Team Austria there. We're gonna have number 92 Danke jamming for our team in blue, and that's going to be Sandy Crush on the line once again for Team Austria in the white. Scrum Pack starting their right on that WWF-TVI jam line here, taking our Sandy Crush to the outside here. Danke trying to find her way straight up the middle here by simply pushing apart Austria. Now finding the outside line and sprinting up, Danke is able to pick up lead jammer status once again for Team Scotland. Sandy Crush looking for some help from her pivot here. Loretta Vendetta able to kind of open a lane there and allow her to get out. But we do see the return of Danke to the pack, now using their blockers left and right to try to pick up a few more points here in favor of Team Scotland as we go into halftime. Ooh, but a beautiful spin by Sandy Crush does mean that they're able to pick points up for Team Austria. Look at her, she's so happy. That is going to be a 72 points for Austria as we head into the half, and it's going to be 127 in favor of Team Scotland.
So the first half was a kind of a power half with all the power jams.
A lot. I actually had to give up writing them down because there was too many more things to write down. Yeah. We had a couple of double power jams. We actually had one, I think I would call it a triple power jam, where both jammers got a penalty. Power jam squared. Yep. Yep. It was, yes, Flisbee had a very unfortunate streak where they were in for, she was in for 3 jams here. No, it was Sandy Crush. Sandy Crush, I'm sorry. Sandy Crush is number 11, but they're back out and doing very well, but unfortunately there was just a very brief period where Sandy Crush was in a sandy bit of trouble.
Yeah, so let's see what the second half brings. More
Yes,
power
indeed.
gems.
We'll find out.
Definitely more fun.
All right, we'll see you in about 10-ish.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Scald Eagle, and I wear the S1 Lifer helmet with medium Terry liners. When I'm hitting the track, the last thing I want to be thinking about is how my gear is fitting. My S1 derby gear is just set to jet. I can't live without it. S1, protecting roller derby since 2006.
First rule of Sisu is, wearing a mouth guard is cool. Say the word. Sisu! Second rule of Sisu is, use a thin mouth guard, not a big old gummy one. Say the word. Sisu! Third rule, pick your Sisu style. Fourth rule, talk, breathe, drink, easily. Sisu, Sisu, Sisu! The final rule of Sisu is, unlike others, you got up to 20 times to remold it. Who's got Sisu? Sisu!
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
When it comes to roller derby gear that is trusted worldwide, Spank Alley has been in the game since day one, and we're still leading the pack. Our armbands are the strongest, most trusted on the market, with 3 styles that stay put through every jam, hit, and hustle. And guess what? Spank Alley jerseys are here. Ref, Pride, and Team Stars. Velcro friendly, high quality, and custom made for every body type. Ready to level up? Hit us up on socials or head to spankalley.com to place your order. Because in roller derby, if you want to be the best, you better wear the best.
The S1 Pro knee pad is built to last and perform, blending highly durable fabrics and materials into an innovative design with exceptional craftsmanship. We use a very tough, military-grade ballistic nylon for the outer shell material. We triple stitched every seam to prevent blowouts and reinforced all of the straps with additional stitching. Our top straps are made with a high retention elastic that minimizes excessive stretching and incorporates a length adjustment system to allow you to lengthen or shorten the top strap. The inner knee cup mold is streamlined and deep fitting and features a 4-tiered foam system combining varying densities of foam with shock dispersing foam to achieve both shock reduction and comfort on impact. The inner foam layer is a high rebound memory foam which absorbs shock and molds to your knee on impact, stabilizing the knee, helping to prevent slippage. Our kneecap has a flat surface that supports stability on impact and is made with a high abrasion polycarbonate plastic for durability. The S1 Pro knee pad: stability, durability, functionality.
And we're back. Team Scotland and Team Austria. Both teams played yesterday, of course. And we have the results for you. Scotland played Sweden yesterday. Scotland 63 points, Sweden 335. And Austria did France. Austria was 47 points, France 427.
We are now I guess in the United States sometimes we call this the consolation bracket. I'm not mad about that. Team Desi is also in the consolation bracket later on, and as you can see, it's not like it's easy, by the way. Just because you lose a game, it doesn't mean that, you're a bad team, but there's just really good teams here.
Yes.
If you're watching us, I hope that you're also switching between the other tracks. Not now while we're talking, obviously.
But yes, you have 4 more tracks.
Yes. In case you weren't aware that there was a lot of derby happening. Why don't we start the same way we did last time with leading off in German? I don't get to hear enough German derby, so I'm a fan of this.
It will be my pleasure. So we have on the WFTDI Jam line Oblivion Newton-John, Team Scotland, Sandy Crush, Team Austria. Oblivion Newton-John, ich hatte es gerade schon auf Englisch, für Team Scotland, Sandy Crush, Team Austria, Oblivion Newton-John nach hinten recycelt, jetzt aber an der Inside viel Platz gewesen, noch am Pivot vorbei und damit Lead im ersten Jam der zweiten Halbzeit des 34. Spiels dieses World Cups. Team Scotland. 4 Punkte. Und damit erhöht Team Scotland auf 131 Punkte insgesamt. Sandy Crush hängt noch fest im Tripod, schiebt so weit, dass Team Scotland gerade schon bridgen musste und Sandy Crush durch. Und das reicht sogar für Punkte, denn Oblivion Newton-John lässt weiterlaufen, stürzt, aber allen scheint es gut zu gehen. Das Spiel läuft weiter. Und Oblivion Newton-John damit schon mit 8 Punkten in diesem Jam. 12 Punkte, sehr schnell. Call-off. 12 Punkte für Team Scotland im letzten Jam. Und 4 Punkte für Team Austria. Dann stehen wir 139 Punkte Team Scotland, 76 Punkte Team Austria.
Next jam we're going to see on the line for Team Austria is going to be Foxgiven going up against Lansborough, who is 792 for Team Scotland, who is playing in the blue. We do have a couple of people hanging out in our Sisu Mouthguard penalty box just because they like it there, I guess. Jam is on. Both jammers here engaging with the pack next to each other here, as there is a bit of a scrum due to the fact that there is an abbreviated pack for the penalty box. Scotland has gotten lead again. Lansborough able to shoot through the Austrian defense to pick up lead once more. Foxgiven does have the star in hand, looking for her pivot, who has just come out of that Sisu mouthguard penalty box and is now back onto the House of Bruisers track. Now gotten around, Foxgiven has completed the initial pass just as Lansborough starts to engage with Team Austria on a scoring pass here. Big hit out at the front by Anna Spicius here, which causes the call off here. No points picked up by Team Austria in that jam, leaving their score at 76, but Scotland was able to pick up, I think, a couple. I'm just looking for, there we go. All 4 points for Team Scotland, bringing their score up to 143 as we head into jam 3 of period 2.
Team Schottland mit der Pivot-Person in der Box, in der diese Mouthguard Penalty Box. Aber beide JammerInnen auf dem Track. Danke und Flisby. Danke wieder nach hinten recycelt. Die Chance für Flisby und Lead für Team Austria. Flisby jetzt wieder zurück beim Pack und die ersten 4 Punkte schön an der Outside vorbei. Das waren 4 schnelle Punkte für Team Austria. Und wir haben noch eine gute Halbzeit vor uns. Da geht noch einiges mit den Punkten. Frisbee gestürzt, Call-Off, bevor Team Scotland Punkte machen konnte. Keine Punkte in diesem Jam für Team Scotland.
First scoreless jam that Scotland has had during this game.
And, sorry, 3 weitere Punkte, 7 points in total in this jam for Team Austria. 7 now.
7 Punkte.
Where are you at?
Yay!
Sehr gut.
Yay. All right, here we have Sandy Crush back on the line here for Team Austria, but it's going to be Panic Burn in their first jam of this half here, getting lead in favor of Team Scotland. Scotland reforming up at the front of the pack here, but Panic Burn has returned to engage with Austria at the back of the pack. Big hold there on the Austrian jammer there by that tripod. Penalty whistles are being blown, though it does look like it's on some blockers, allowing Panic Burn to get through on their scoring pass. Sandy Crush has taken off the star and is looking for a way through, but unfortunately I think they're just now being called on a cut track penalty and are going to go have a seat in that CC mouthguard penalty box here, just as Panic Burn is able to get through with another 4 points here in favor of Scotland. We only have 4 blockers, now 5 across both teams on the House of Bruisers track, but it doesn't matter to Panic Burn. Panic Burn just says, I'll go right up and over them and save myself all of the problems. 12 points in the pocket, though, now coming around. I wonder if that next jump's going to be a little heavier with all those points in there. Dodging around the outside, no need to take off. Panic Burn gets through on another scoring pass as we see the blockers reforming here, getting together to anticipate the return of Sandy Crush to the pack as the penalty is going to expire soon. Ooh, massive hit there as Panic Burn enters the pack and Sandy Crush exits it, completing the initial pass in favor of Austria. Now star back on head. Panic Burn running around that outside line, calling the jam off as she hits the floor here. Big smile on the face. All okay. 20-point jam. I believe the highest scoring jam of the game so far in favor of Scotland to bring them up to 163 points. Unfortunately, Austria not able to capitalize on that jam.
20 Punkte im letzten Jam für Team Scotland.
From a scoreless jam to 20 points, pretty good.
Ja. Oblivion Newton-John, Foxgiven sind gestartet an der WFTDL Jamline und Lead für Team Scotland. Oblivion Newton-John, Foxgiven, Hau abgenommen. Und es geht mit einer Vorarm-Penalty in die Mouthguard Penalty Box. Power Jam zugunsten Team Scotland. Sturz bei Olivia Newton-John, aber alles gut, zurück auf dem Track. recycelt. Nimmt wieder die Defense von Team Austria in den Blick. Versucht sich vorbei. Starker Hit an der Outside. Durch Anaspicious von Team Austria. In der Zwischenzeit Fox gewinnt zurück auf den Track. Und keine Punkte in diesem Jam für Team Austria. 4 Punkte für Team Scotland.
Once again, thank you to our officials. We see one of our officials skating in, Elaine Genial. Always good to see our officials out there. You heard the 5 seconds, which means that there's some action happening on the WFTDI jam line here for just a second here. Now the whistle is blown. Quickly jammer for Scotland. I almost didn't even see it. Flisby now with star in hand has managed to escape the pack as well. Lansborough, however, coming up to get points in favor of Scotland. And Lansborough is through 4 points for Scotland. Quick call off. A score of 171 in favor of Scotland so far, 83 for Austria. Fast moving half again.
Yes. And this was an especially very short jam.
Yeah. We've seen a lot less of the short jams in the first half.
Jam Nummer 7 der zweiten Halbzeit. Danke für Team Scotland, Sandy Crush, Team Austria. Und wir haben einen Power Jam zugunsten von Danke Team Scotland. Jetzt an der Inside vorbei. Und damit auch Lead für Team Scotland. Schöne Offense von Scotland. Und Danke hat es aber nicht leicht durchzukommen, auch mit der ganzen Unterstützung an der Outside raus. Muss wieder nach hinten skaten. Sandy Crush mittlerweile wieder zurück auf dem Track, aber noch auf dem Initial. Das heißt theoretisch noch gut Zeit für Danke, Punkte zu machen. Viel los auf dem Track, keine Punkte, das Pack auseinandergezogen. Schottland bridged. Und Danke an der Outside rausgeblockt. Points, 4 Punkte für Team Scotland. So we had a very short jam with 4 points and we had a very long jam with 4 points. Everything's possible.
Anything is possible. We'll see what happens when we get the next jam going here. We're going to have, let's stick in the line, Blockwork Orange once more for Team Austria. We're going to see Panic Burn again with the star for Scotland. Panic Burn being recycled back to the WFTDI Insurance jam line here. Blockwork Orange trying to push everyone out past that pivot line, getting a little bit of offense from, well, her pivot. It's going to be Panini. Panini trying to press themselves through to get away through, but oh no, it looks like Panic Burn has been assigned a penalty now, and this is a power jam in favor of Team Austria. I do believe Blockwork Orange still has the star on head and is still eligible for lead, unless I am very mistaken. Ooh, absolutely knocking down the Scotland blockers who are doing their best to reform, but Blockwork Orange is very much determined to block work their way out of this. Beautiful work there. Blockwork Orange. Exhausted but happy. Lead jammer for Austria. Coming around looking for points. Ooh, big hit there on Blockwork Orange, who does have to recycle back. Panic Burn did return from the CC Mouthguard penalty box to the House of Bruisers track and is now, with Star on head, coming around and eligible to score, having completed that scoring pass. Austria is opting to run it long here, but the call-off call does come. Looks like there were some points stolen from Scotland. I think there were 2 points picked up by Scotland, 3 in favor of Austria, so it is a net positive jam for them, bringing their score up to 86.
Und Jam Nummer 9 startet an der WFTI Jam Line mit Oblivion Newton-John und Flisby. Oblivion Newton-John outside rausgeblockt. Flisby noch ganz hinten, quasi noch an der WFTI Jam Line. Jetzt aber vorbei und Lead für Team Austria. Flisby. Oliver Newton-John entsprechend die Steine abgenommen und die ersten 4 Punkte für Team Austria. Oliver Newton-John ebenfalls durch, relativ dicht hinter Flisby. Call-off. 4 Punkte, 4 weitere Punkte für Team Austria. 8 Punkte insgesamt in diesem Jam, 1 Punkt für Team Scotland.
Scotland is calling a team timeout. We already told you about Chrissy Crash, so I want to tell you about somebody else, and I'm going to tell you about the S1 Helmet Company. The S1 Lifer helmet is the best fit and the best protection, and that means it is made for roller derby. Get a lifer, be a lifer. S1 Helmets and Pads, protecting roller derby since 2006. Visit s1helmets.com. Excellent cheering there and absolutely excellent blow-up costumes. I would also like to be a dinosaur rodeo rider. Sadly, they have not given me that option.
Team Timeout. Vorbei. Oh, okay.
Oh no, we have to go back to the track. How sad. Wonderful response from the crowd here. Lansborough taking that inside line along with Foxgiven. Foxgiven trying to hang on to Lansborough, but now both opting for separate lines. Beautiful spin work on that inside line leads Foxgiven on the toe stop to pick up lead in favor of Austria. Lansborough now has the star in hand and is looking for the pivot, but Austria doing a very good job of keeping her separated. Meanwhile, Foxgiven slipping around the outside to pick up points without anyone being any the wiser. Another attempt at getting through, but a star pass has been completed on the side of Scotland. That is to number 102. Foxgiven now is in the box as Seaton's coming around trying to maybe pick up some points. Looks like Austria is opting to run the jam a little bit longer here as Seaton has come in and is looking for points. Foxgiven re-engaging with Scotland at the back. Seaton has made it through with 4 points for Scotland. Foxgiven does already have 0 points and is attempting to call off the jam from the ground. Thankfully, what does seem like they were able to do so before the return of the jammer for Scotland. 7 points picked up in this jam by Austria. Their score is now over the century mark with 101 points. 4 points picked up by Scotland, still in the lead with 182. And we have about 14 and a half minutes left in this game.
But we got Pixie Fox back on the line.
Helena Joy für Team Scotland, Pixie Fox, Team Austria. Schön zu sehen, wie Scotland gerade komplett Pixie Fox in der Outside rausgedrückt hat. Aber jetzt an der Inside Lücke gesehen durch Helena Joy wollte noch hinterher. Da hat es dann aber nicht mehr ganz gereicht mit der Lücke. Musste sich wieder hinten sortieren. Pixie Fox wieder zurück. Bypack. Star Pass bei Team Scotland. Der erste Star Pass in diesem Spiel. So. 3 Punkte für Team Austria. Keine Punkte für Team Scotland. And we just had our first Star Pass.
We did. We just had our, it was second Star Pass?
It was second.
Unsure if you all were able to hear that, but our producer says that the first 2 star passes happened now that Austria had a 4-jam lead streak. Excuse me, that was a little difficult to say. I think this is yours.
That is good.
Oh, okay. I'm losing track of things. Being recycled back, Blockwork Orange was able to, no, they picked up a cut track penalty on that one, so we are looking at a power jam in favor of Scotland and Panic Burn. Panic Burn still trying to find the way out on the outside here, has managed to do so. No pass, no penalty because we did have lead assessed to Blockwork Orange before she was sent to that Susu mouthguard penalty box. Ooh, now coming back in. I do hear something happening here. Uh-oh, cut track penalty here is going to send Panic Burn in. So we are going to have what I like to call the Carousel of Doom, which is where one jammer stands and another one sits and everyone has a really, really, really weird time on the ride. All right, Blockwork Orange has managed to come through on that initial pass. We are going to have another 2-minute jam as lead had been assessed to Blockwork before they made it into that pack. Now coming back in and getting right around the outside of that House of Bruisers track is Blockwork Orange with incredible speed. 4 points now in the pocket of Team Austria. Blockwork Orange is back, getting a little bit of help there from Panini. Ooh, but a big hit gonna force them backwards. Attempted apex jump at Panic Burn, sending them rolling a little bit. Panic Burn has got up and she is now returning to the track, getting back behind those Austrian blockers. Meanwhile, Blockwork Orange, she's managed to escape from that tripod of Scotland blockers at the front. Panic Burn being recycled back as Blockwork Orange returns. Oh, ducking around the outside, rolling a lot right in front of the camera, but she is smiling, she is up, and she is happy. Wonderful job by both teams. 3 points picked up by Team Scotland in that run. 11 for Team Austria. I believe that is, oh no, that is their second or third highest scoring jam, but a double-digit jam here for Team Austria.
Jam Nummer 13, Flisby und Helena Joy an der WFTDI Jam Line. Beide sehr dicht beieinander, beide an der Inside raus. Flisby hat es ein bisschen weiter zum Einsortieren nach dem Recycling. Aber jetzt Flisby erneut, nachdem Flisby recycelt wurde, dann durchgekommen, Lead und jetzt schön durch den Tripod durch. 4 Punkte logischerweise für Team Austria. Und wir schauen, ob das noch einmal funktioniert. Flisby diesmal nicht ganz so gut durchgekommen. Eher sogar stecken geblieben. Beide haben ordentlich zu kämpfen. Und aber 4 weitere Punkte für Team Austria. 8 Punkte in diesem Jam für Team Austria, keine Punkte für Team Scotland. Und noch 9 Minuten zu spielen.
That is the second scoreless jam for Team Scotland in this entire game. Excuse me. I always pick the greatest time to take a drink of my water and get it stuck in my throat. I apologize to everyone for that. It's happened literally twice during this feed. Fox Given on the line going up against Lansborough again for Team Scotland. Beautiful toe-stop work on that inside line. Springs Lansborough from the pack, giving Scotland their first lead jam in 6 jams. Austria had the monopoly on that for a little while. Lansborough is now back in and scoring just as we saw Fox Given out. Looks like Lansborough is gonna maybe keep it going here as Fox Given comes hard into the pack. No penalty on that impact, which is very lucky for everyone. Lansborough once again round out the outside. 8 points now in her pocket, deciding to call it off, deciding that that's quite enough for shorts with no pockets to carry. 193 points leaves Team Scotland just 7 points away from that double century mark. No points, unfortunately, on that pass picked up for Team Austria, but maybe they can recapture their lead streak.
Und an der WFDP Jamline, danke und Pixie Fox, danke Team Scotland in Blau, Pixie Fox, Team Austria in Weiß. Und wir hatten es gerade schon, Pixie Fox an der Outside rausgeblockt, wieder zurück und durchgekommen. Lead für Team Austria. Danke, ebenfalls durch. Kein Lead jetzt kurz vor dem Pack. Versuchter Apex Jump. So gut geblockt. Und wir haben einen Power Jam zugunsten von Team Scotland. Damit ist Lead verloren. Die ganzen 2 Minuten werden durchgespielt. Pixie Fox in der Visu Mausguard Penalty Box. Die Chance für Danke Team Scotland über die 200 zu tragen. 50 Sekunden noch in diesem Jam. Pixie Fox wieder zurück auf dem Track. Danke musste sich noch einmal nach hinten begeben, hinten einsortieren. Direction Penalty für Team Scotland. Jetzt habe ich das mit den 200 Punkten gesagt und nun wird es nichts für Team Scotland. Dafür aber 3 Punkte für Team Austria. And here we go with the 200 points. 201 point now, Scotland. 127, Team Austria. Wir haben einen Team-Timeout. Team Austria.
This team timeout is brought to you by Chrissy Crash. As you can see on your screen, go ahead and scan that all in if you want to get a little bit more help with nutrition and training and not dying during a 2-minute jam, which I think are all good things to do for yourself.
And never forget, life is a contact sport. Win.
Oh, it's turned into an official review being called by Austria. Our in-house announcer 50 in their really cool dress is going out there to find out the details, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you soon.
speaking of cool dress, did you see the pattern of the uniform in Team Austria?
No, I haven't gotten close enough to see it. What is it?
So it's a relief map of the Hell Mountains in Austria. So it's not the area here, it's the Hell Mountains or Höllengebirge.
That's really, really cool. I really love when there are those subtle details in jerseys. I mean, a beautiful, bold color is nice, but if you
Yes.
get up on someone and see, oh, I see.
Now you see. So it's not a tiger, it's a relief map.
Oh, that's really, really neat.
So everybody who saw the game yesterday, I told this before yesterday, so sorry for this
I will fully admit I might have simply thought it was like a cool,
pattern. Yeah.
like an abstract thing. But I will also admit that I don't really know what a relief map looks like. Aww, fun. Yeah,
Okay, now
don't get dizzy.
Scottish fans singing again.
They've been singing a lot, and I now have realized how much I want singing at way more derby events.
Yeah. I mean, our host league, Fearless Bruisers, they have a choir. They're singing. And they have
That's amazing.
they have so much
The Bruisical?
Yeah, the Bruisical, they make, yeah. So, roller derby is more than sport.
So the official review. The white team asked for points because there was no personal penalty. The point was not given, so the official review is lost.
Okay. Thank you very much. The 50 Shades of Games. Here we are, Panic Burn and Blockwork Orange. I've seen this pair before. We just see Panic Burn getting out, but Blockwork Orange did manage to escape with lead earlier. Now they were flying after being hit, but they were going to score points, opting to try and call it off here just as Scotland comes in looking to score. A little bit of love back and forth between our skaters and our officials, always a wonderful thing to see. Scoreless jam here for Scotland, but 3 points picked up by Blockwork Orange for Austria to get them to 130 points.
Genau, das Official Review. Team Austria wollte einen weiteren Punkt. Im Jam davor gab es ja nur 3 Punkte, no Personal Penalty. Dieser Punkt wurde aber nicht gegeben. Dementsprechend blieb der insgesamt Punktestand, wie er war. Jam Nummer 17, Oblivion Newton-John und Fox Given auf dem Track und Lead für Team Scotland. Oblivion Newton-John. Aber Fox Given ebenfalls raus. Ungefähr Viertel-Tracklänge dahinter. Apex Jump von Oblivion Newton-John. Und der scheint nicht geglückt zu sein. Keine Punkte für beide Teams.
This is only the second scoreless jam that we've had in the entire game so far. Score is still sitting at 2-1 in favor of Scotland, 130 points in favor of Austria. We have under 4 minutes left in the game to go. Austria is feeling Landsborough again here on the jam line, and we're going to see Pixie Fox once more for Team Austria. Both jammers in and engaging. You can see Landsborough stuck on that outside line. We do see Pixie Fox barely there in that Scotland defense. Now a little bit of a better view, but it's going to be Landsborough coming out ahead with lead jammer status for Scotland. Star has come off the head imminently of the jammer. Pixie Fox now looking for her pivot, but her pivot is making her way back onto the track. Beautiful jump there by Landsborough to pick up 4 points in this jam in favor of Scotland. Now we do have a small recycle there back on everybody here. Pixie Fox still trying to get through Scotland's defense, who've recycled her to the inside line. Landsborough with 1 to beat at the front has managed to get through and pick up 4 more points in favor of her team, Scotland. A little bit of falling down here, but is to be expected in roller derby. Pixie Fox back up and fighting through. Landsborough also up and attempting to fight through. I do hear whistles being blown, so someone should be reported to the Sisu mouthguard penalty box here, leaving 1 less in favor of Austria to help defend. Landsborough has made it through. That was a 3rd scoring pass, and we now have a star pass on the side of Austria to Loretta Bedetta. We do see Lansborough being taken back a little bit here now with 2 more to beat at the front is Loretta Vendetta right around outside of turn 4. Finally escaping on that initial pass for Austria. The Lansborough has come around for another scoring pass and calls it off. 4 more points up in favor of Scotland for a 16-point jam. They're still now sitting at 217 points. Austria unfortunately held scoreless in this contest. Their score sits at 130 and we've got 2 minutes left in this game.
All right, guys, you got 2 minutes. I want you to blow the roof off this place. It's hot, but you all have fans.
Jam Nummer 19, die letzten 2 Minuten dieses Spiels. Oblivion Newton-John, Sandy Crush. Und Lead für Team Austria, Sandy Crush. Aber Oblivion Newton-John ebenfalls durch. Sandy Crush. Schön. Eigentlich schön durch gewesen, aber 2 Punkte für Team Scotland. Keine Punkte für Team Austria.
Lansborough back on the line again, having just done a jam, the one, not the last jam, but the one beforehand. We're going to see Blockwork Orange's return to the track for Team Austria and what is going to be one of our final jams. Everyone trying to go right up that middle and instead just hitting the deck instead. Blockwork Orange finding her way around some of Scotland's blockers but getting reabsorbed in the pack and driven to the outside. Meanwhile, we see Lansborough being taken to and held to that inside. Oh no, that is a cut track penalty being called on Lansborough, so we have a power jam for Team Austria and Blockwork Orange, who is still eligible for lead, looking for a little bit of offense here to try to escape this pack. A few more blockers are heading to that Sisu mouthguard penalty box to make this journey a little easier or harder, depending on how you're looking at it. Blockwork Orange did take a hit to the outside and is going to have to recycle all the way back behind that pivot line, almost at the WFTDI pivot line. Crowd going wild. We are now running exclusively on jam time here. Blockwork Orange is still trying to complete the initial pass, has made it through, and is lead. Last lead of this game does go to Team Austria, and Blockwork Orange coming around looking for some points just as Lansborough has been released from that CC mouthguard penalty box to the House of Bruisers track. Oop, bunch of people hitting the deck here in their attempt to defend against Lansborough, but Lansborough has escaped out and completed the initial pass legally this time, forcing the call up from Austria. We are looking here at an unofficial score of 219 points in favor of Scotland and 130 points in favor of Team Austria. Officials just like double making sure that that was the right score, but that was a really, really exciting game.
It was, and the best thing is Team Austria still smiling until the last section on track.
Blockwork Orange came around with this beaming grin after, what did it take, a full minute and 12 to get lead? Can't say enough about their spirit, and I know that they won't be able to hear it, but you told me that there are some Team Austria birthdays today, so happy birthday to those of you on Team Austria. And if you're watching at home and it's your birthday, also happy birthday.
True, and no, still not the
Still not
final.
official. We're waiting for the real roll.
Here we go. Final score.
Final score 219 to 130. You want to explain for our German officer?
Austria 130, so Schottland 219 Punkte, Team Austria 130 Punkte. Das war Spiel Nummer 34. This was game number 34 of 80 in total.
Do we know what's coming up?
The next will be Team Italy and Team Norway.
Team Italy and Team Norway. We are running a little behind schedule on this track, as you can see. Keep an eye on that timer. I have been Nikki Tricky Savvy.
My name was Baphomet.
Thank you so much for racing with me. It was so much fun.
Thank you. It was fun.